Hello there people, my name is Amanamaz and I have finally caught up on Attack on Titan Final Season Part 2. Only to find out there's an Attack on Titan Final Season Part 3 coming out next year. You really can't call something the final season if you're going to split up the last arc into 3 final seasons. It just sounds stupid, doesn't it? Please leave a like and subscribe by the way, I would really appreciate it. But back to it, I will be going into spoilers, so here's your warning. This season of Attack on Titan was so good and it looked beautiful, I think. Mappa did a great job of adding CGI without making it look terrible. I think it really enhanced the show, especially during the fight scenes. It's not Demon Slayer level of animation, but it's really good in its own right. And I can't wait to see how they do next season. I know what happens in the manga, but I won't spoil that, because I know it's quite controversial to say the least. But I don't see Mappa fucking it up, or at least I hope not. Like, I don't want it to be a Game of Thrones final season. So hopefully they flesh out the final chapters to make the final season good or less controversial. But if they don't do that, I sound like a fucking idiot. Attack on Titan has always been a different kind of anime, especially since the final season part 1. That just sounds silly to say. As you find out the warriors' reasoning and backstory as to why they attacked Parody, and that the show is multiple shades of grey. And it gets you thinking and discussing about who's in the right and wrong and how you should tackle those problems, because a lot of the characters have innocent blood on their hands, which you don't get in other big animes like One Punch Man or My Hero Academia. It's probably one of the rarer shows where the initial character you follow ends up being the final bad of the show, where you want to root for the guy, but you have to question the morality behind it. With Eren activating the rumbling to wipe out the rest of the world in order to guarantee the safety of his people, you think, yeah, obviously he's the bad guy. But after seeing him in earlier seasons where his mother and a lot of his friends died because of Titans made by Marley, you could argue he was pushed into a corner to react like this, and he has given them plenty of opportunities to change their ways before doing it. But then you could argue that most of the world didn't do anything and that killing them would be no different to when his mother died because of the warriors. And I know it's definitely caused a debate online. You should check out Titanfolk on Reddit because of their hilarious take on it all. Eren is very cold and distant when compared to his fiery, more friend-orientated younger self, and seeing the difference was quite jarring at first, but you'll understand why that's the case after everything that has happened. The twist with Eren and his father was something I didn't expect, that Eren was the one that pushed his father to kill the royal family through passing memories to the past or the future or however it goes. I only read the ending of the manga, so this is something I didn't expect. All the other characters went through their own story arcs and their own consequences, or maybe face them next season. They go through some terrible shit and I really don't want to be in their shoes, especially with the flashbacks with certain characters and knowing what will most likely happen to them next. Also, the opening, The Rumbling by Sim, is a fucking banger. I do not skip that song every time it plays. It's so much better than the one last season. In fact, I think it's my unpopular opinion, but I thought that opening sucked. This show really takes you on a ride and I'm enjoying this ride so far, and I'm here for it. Though the minor thing I didn't like about this season is that it felt a bit short. I could have done with another 1 or 2 episodes, and there were times where it felt a bit plot armory, especially at the fight at the port. But when compared to other animes and the power of friendship, I can let this one slide. Other than that, the show was great. If I had to give it a rating, it would be a 9 out of 10, and I can't wait another year to see the final season of Attack on Titan. If you like my review, please leave a like and subscribe, it will greatly be appreciated. And I shall see you next time, and peace.